people who are in a company for too long, you are complacent. You are too comfortable. You don't say, no lah, every day I'm very busy. No. You fear change. You fear when you go outside, you will struggle more. Hello everybody, this is Aunty HR here, back to get ready with myself. So today I am going to answer another 10 questions that has been posted on Instagram. Okay, first question of the day. Is it true above 40 have less job opportunity? I want to give you a very liberal answer to say no. But unfortunately, the answer is yes. Because it is very, very competitive now. I am very against ageism. I think employers should be open-minded to hire people who are above 40 years old. But the reality is, employers nowadays, they prefer younger people because of one main reason. They are cheaper. Masalahnya, when you guys have 10 years of experience, you guys also will come with the 10 years of money of the course. So, it's a very sad thing, you know. Actually, I have received a lot of clients punya requirements, right? They do say maximum years 35. I honestly don't know what is their problem. Then one day, I actually asked one of the hiring manager, I actually asked him, why is it you are so adamant that you want to hire somebody that is not more than 35 years old? Then he told me, from his experience, people who are more than 35 years old, they struggle to learn new skills and they seem to have a trouble to gel with the younger workforce in his current team. Struggle to learn new skill? I might disagree because everybody has a different learning capability, right? Some old people like me, I'm a fast learner, okay? I'm 47 years old this year. But I can compete with the young ones to learn something. I learn very fast. However, the second part, that he doubt that you guys can gel with the younger generation, that one has his logic. At 47, honestly, I tak ada tenaga kan nak party dengan korang sampai 11, 12 malam. Just yesterday, we have a party here in this exact studio. And then this morning I came in, I asked the kids, what time did you guys go back? Around 11, 12 o'clock. I was like, what? On a working day, you guys party until 11, 12 o'clock? Then you're gonna argue with me, then is it so important to party with the kids? Can I not just come to work, do my shit and go back? You can. But that is not the boss preference. For this particular head of department, his preference would be, we work hard together, we play hard together. So that is why a lot of these, especially the young bosses, they are conservative when it comes to hiring older people. And another thing, masalah dengan hiring all these orang-orang tua. You guys have this favorite phrase. Back in my days. I tell you, when a young person start hearing you back in my days, terus dia macam can in the back of the mind, I say, oh my God, can you please? We always like to compare back in my days, during my days. They don't like to hear this, okay? So my long answer short, unfortunately, I have to agree when you are above 40 years old, you do have less opportunity. But it's not no opportunity. Less opportunity is not equivalent to no opportunity at all. I have a friend, she is around 48 now. She just started a new job. 48 years old, no problem. I have another friend, 48, started a new job. And then 2 years ago, I have another friend, he was 45 years old. He also found a new job. Me, at 46, I also found a new job. It's always possible. So don't give up. You've got this. Okay, next. How to ask for recommendation letter after quitting. How to rejoin company after quitting. This is when I advise you guys, don't burn your bridges, because after you quit the job, you want to ask a favor for a recommendation letter. You go to the new company and the new company sucks, then you want to call back your old boss, can I come back? Okay? If you want to do all this, then you don't fucking burn the bridge in the first place. Keep the bridge open. Leave nicely. Quit nicely. How do you quit nicely? Please do not email your resignation. When you want to quit your job that time, have the courtesy to have an appointment, go talk to the boss face to face. But if you guys are the type who always work from home type, at least call lah. Call. Don't do all these things. Just email. A lot of people come and ask me, Aunty, if I email my resignation letter on a Sunday, my notice period will count on a Sunday, on a Monday. I refuse to answer, okay? You don't do such fucking shit. On Monday, you call your boss and talk about it. Then only you send a resignation letter. Macam tu. Okay, next. Aunty, usually how much amount of money is needed for window period to find more conducive workplace? You're talking about you want to quit your job first without finding a job, right? And then how much money you need to have in savings, huh? From my experience, the older you are, the more money you can keep. Because referring to the earlier question, the older you get, it's lesser chances to you to find a job. A comfortable amount will be minimum 1 year of your current net salary, not necessarily gross. Whatever, after you total out your EPF SOCSO tax, there is a net amount, right? You times 12. That amount has to be floating in your bank for you to comfortably quit your job, so that even when your savings is depleting that time, you will not be too desperate accepting any job. That is from my observation. I posted a video about it previously. I actually have a friend. He has 6 months saving. He's my age. And this happened during MCO. Not MCO, just last year only. So he was 46 back then. He saved 6 months, then he quit his job, right? 6 months later, he couldn't find another job, you know. Then he told me he had to start taking loans from banks and fell into the credit card debt. So that is why before you guys thinking of quitting your job, you have to know your capability. Meanwhile, I have one friend, a young friend also, a younger friend. He's around 30-ish like that. After 2 years, he still have savings, okay? Refuse to go to work. So to answer your question, I highly recommend if you do not have 1 year's salary in saving, honestly, don't think about it. What is the best training for HR? Come to Aunty HR punya class. I am going to have HR training throughout the year. I have Employment Act training, which is very good for fresh HR. And then I have Managing Discipline, HR Interrupted, which is more suitable for people who has a basic knowledge in HR. So the sequence would be, if you're totally fresh, come for my Employment Act training first, then go for the Managing Discipline class. If you really have to choose one, if you are someone with less than 3 years of working experience in HR, I will recommend you come to Employment Act first. But if you have more than 3 years of experience, you can straight away go to the Managing Discipline one. I also will come out with leadership training, which is also very suitable for HR. So this is a promo part lah. This kind of soalan, best HR training, come to Aunty HR class. Okay, next. How to deal with manager yang suka berpuak-puak ni. If tak join dia, dapat banyak kerja pula. I got confused for a while. Bukan banyak kerja bagus lah. Oh, dia tambah you punya kerja lah. Lepas tu tak tambah you punya gaji lah. Actually, in this question itself, right, you guys already raised up a loophole. What you call it, a downfall of this manager. He has a puak. That is a weakness, not loophole. You guys highlighted that this manager has a weakness. The puak is the weakness. So, my ajaran sesat for you, don't fight it. You know, there's a saying, right? What is the saying? If you cannot beat them, join them. Puaklah bersama. And then for bosses who like to give you work I understand this dugaan because my bosses also like that. They also like to load me with work. First of all, before you meluahkan you punya perasaan kenapa bos bully I bagi I banyak kerja, the way to think it positively, deep down, the boss actually trusts you. If the boss doesn't trust you, they will not load you with work. No boss purposely will give you a work and then expect you to screw up royally. Don't have. So first, you congratulate yourself for earning your boss trust for them to load you with so much work. Okay? Okay. After that, negotiate your salary. If you do more work and you think you're bringing more value to the company, find the right time to go negotiate your salary. Puak ke tak puak ke sama je lah. If you talk about puak, I will encourage you to try to join the puak. Jual, although you muak, nak join the puak. But that would be the smart way to do it lah. Do you guys realize this? I nak off topic sekejap. When you have a lot of tasks in your hand, it somehow will make you a more powerful person. Have you guys thought about that? I give you a very good example, me. I was head of admin, head of marketing, head of HR, head of service operations. 4 very important pillars in my organization. You know the amount of power that I have? Because I control 4 departments. It's very powerful, okay? Although I kerja macam mampus. But I make full use of that power to help myself, also help my team to go forward. Okay? But that is a cerita for another day lah. So to answer this question, I will encourage you, you don't have to jilat your puak punya boss, but every now and then, just join the puak je. Just go make your life easier at work. Okay, next! What do you think for people who are loyal to a company for more than 20 years? There is a very mean saying. This one, somebody told me this. They told me, if you want loyalty, go look for a dog. Seriously, because that time I was very loyal to my company, you know. I worked there for 10 years already. Then something happened, then I questioned, I work here for 10 years already, don't you value my loyalty? Then he said, if I want loyalty, I will have go look for a dog. Boleh tak? But for me, it's okay lah. When you are, the problem is with people who are in a company for too long, you are complacent. You are too comfortable. You don't say, no lah, every day I'm very busy. No. You fear change. You fear when you go outside, you will struggle more because it's a change of environment. You fear that. You fear hard work. Because adapting to a new environment is also hard work. You will get lazy. That is how I see it. And you don't tell me I am wrong. I have seen a lot of people who have been in the company for more than 15 years. I see they have turned from hardworking to less hardworking to lazy. But not all is lazy lah. But I like my bestie. My bestie has been in the company for more than 20 years. She is doing fine. She is still contributing. She's still working hard. There are a lot of people after 20 years in the company, they are working hard. But you know why is she still in the company? Too comfortable. Honestly, with her potential, if she goes somewhere else, she can be better, you know. But you know what? Dia katakan, I sudah tua, I tak kuasa. And people will hire, okay, you know, just now I tell you about one of my friends at 48 years old, she managed to find another job. She has been in the company for 18 years. Around 18, 19 years. Okay, still can find job. The trick is you need to specialize in something. You need to specialize in something. Do not be a jack at all trades. If at 40 years old, you are still a jack of all trades, then that is a problem. Very hard for people to decide to hire you. But if you are an expert in something, even you are 60 years old, people will still come and look for you. Trust me. So, it's never too late. Even you're 40 now, 50 now, it's never too late. Go pick a specialization and be fucking good at your job. Okay, next! Does someone on probation entitled to annual leave? Oh my god! Thank you! Finally, a question that is very easy. Now, in accordance to the Employment Act, it states that you will earn your annual leave from the day you start work, not upon your confirmation. Earn means that you are entitled to it. However, the company can tahan your leave for 1 year. So what does it mean? You have to complete the first year first. Only then they can allow you to cuti based on the leave you earned in the previous year. Boleh faham? I give you contoh. Let's say my annual leave is 12 days per annum and I started work in 1st January 2024. So in accordance to the law, by the book, from 1st January to 31st January, I will earn my leave. I will collect my leave and earn all my 12 days on leave. However, I am only allowed to use the leave that I have collected the following year. On 1st January 2025 onwards, only I can use my 2024 leave. That is in accordance to the Employment Act. However, in today's job market, it is very, very competitive. Who the fuck is going to join your company if 1 tahun tak boleh cuti? So, a lot of companies have decided to give the privilege of people. Then they say that it's okay. We don't have to wait 1 year, but after your confirmation, we will allow you to use your leave instead. Because normally during probation period is 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. Panjang pun 1 tahun, kan? So, on a normal case, probation period is around 3 to 6 months. And what the company is telling you that after your confirmation, we will allow you to use your annual leave instead of waiting for the full year. So that is how it comes about. So, when you talk about that someone on probation is entitled to annual leave, you are entitled. However, it's up to the company whether they allow you to use your company during the first year during your probation period coincide. But let's say your probation period keep getting extended. Like I have one employee extended until 2 years. But on the second year, although you are not a confirmed employee, you are still a probationer, you will be entitled to utilize your annual leave already. Because in the Employment Act, they do not differentiate who is a probationer, who is a confirmed employee. Everybody has the same right. So even though you are probationer on the second year, they will still allow you, they should allow you to take leave. Macam tu. Okay, next. So technical, korang boleh faham My boss got personal court case and asked me to be her witness. I don't want. It is out of my scope already. I agree. To be a witness at the court is really out of your scope. Depending why are you not comfortable. you are not comfortable testifying what she wants you to testify? Or is it you are uncomfortable being in a court? In a court, you're scared to go to a courthouse or something, you're scared, right? Or you don't want to be involved in a case instead because there is something called, this thing called affidavit, which means you testify by signing a statement. You do not necessarily have to show your face in court. That kind of thing is also okay. But if you say, I don't want to be involved in the case at all, which means you are saying no to a boss. Bosses don't like hear people rejecting you one. Even yourself also don't like people rejecting your request, right? So, in order for you to reject your boss' request, because if your boss is in trouble and asking you to help him to be a witness in court, it's more like an SOS already. The boss is asking you for a favor and you don't want to help, you must have a very good reason not to. I think at least you need to explain to your boss why you are not comfortable. I think that one is your minimum courtesy you should do And you guys also have to remember this, ada karma punya. One day, if you're in trouble, you want your boss help, might not come anymore. Okay, next. Oh, last one. How to deal with narcissitics boss. Apa masalah you dengan narcissist boss? I am a narcissist boss. I okay je. Narcissist people like me, we love attention. Attention is like our oxygen. Okay? So what you should do, you give your boss attention je lah. And I often say this. When you guys give attention to your boss that time, doesn't necessarily, when I tell you go kipas your boss, doesn't necessarily you need to go kipas boss. Just do simple things like how you would pay attention to your friend. Like if you see your boss, like have a new haircut, puji lah sikit. Like, hey boss, today got new haircut. Look very young leh, suit you leh. Like that only If you know your boss like to eat curry puff and just so happen you pass by a curry puff store. Hey boss, I just passed by this curry puff store. It looks hot and very nice, so I bought some for you and I bought some for you all also. Simple things like that. Narcissistic boss are not as bad as you think they are, okay? All they need is just attention and tender loving care. So just give it to them, Kipas your boss, you don't be. Before I go, I want to share you this true story about kipas boss. I used to be one of you. I used to be one of you guys who don't believe in kipas boss. For me, I am so capable. My work should speak for it. Then what happened? I see other people who are also very capable, but they kipas boss, they get better privileges, Really. And sometimes when they do something wrong, boss will let them go like that. Then what will I do? I sakit hati kat sini dengki lah. Favoritism kan? So there was one time, my boss was being promoted. My boss is being promoted. Then my boss punya boss was being promoted. Then my boss come and tell me, can I arrange like a surprise for his boss? Like suruh I pergi kipas boss lah kan. My first reaction was, why? And I think about it for a while. You know what? For once, let me not be so stubborn. Because my boss, punya boss, me and him also, kadang-kadang we don't see things eye to eye, right? So on that day, I left work early. I went to a balloon shop. I went to a balloon shop and I bought him balloons with my own money. Then on the next day, I woke up super early in the morning. Before my boss flew in from Singapore, I walked to the hotel with the balloons under the hot sun. And I tell the receptionist, this is my boss name. I would like you to put the balloon in his room so it will be a pleasant surprise. The kind of effort, okay, I went to keep past him. Huh? And that boss of mine is a very shy person. He's a very shy person. And I remember on that morning, I don't know what happened. I would think he received the balloons all. He came to the office and I was just doing my work. He walked past me, he walked past my office. Then he U-turned, you know. By the way, Ling, thank you for the balloons. Oh, you like it? Nice, nice. Then he walked off. And ever since then, me and him, like the relationship seems to be better, like how I saw it lah. Things seems to be better. Like when I go to office that time, when in meetings, I also try to argue lesser with him, not challenge him anytime. Give and take, give and take. Small gesture like that, you don't think boss don't appreciate it. They do, they do, they do. Then after that, I punya CQ all come up already, okay? I didn't stop there because when he looked me in the eye and said thank you to me sincerely, I really felt it, you know, and I loved it. I loved the feeling of he being so grateful I took the effort. So after that incident, I didn't stop, just keep past him. Slowly, I looked at the org chart and I targeted one by one the boss and go and keep past. All this is true story, okay? I look at the HOD, then I started studying. And I start to keep past them by buying them gifts, giving them more compliments. And I can tell you, my life after that got so much easier, okay? Like one of the person I sangat kipas punya is my finance head. When sometimes I need an exception to release payment to my supplier earlier, I will just knock on the door and I say, chill, help lah, help. Okay lah, okay lah. This is the look for today. I tak sempat lagi simpan punya lipstick, but I rasa I cukup cantik dah macam ni, Thank you all for joining me for my Get Ready With Me live today. I will see you guys on YouTube another time. Bye!